Hello everybody, welcome to Food Wars, Shokugeki and no Soma, Season 4, the fourth plate, Episode 7 anime review. Feels like we're going through this quite quick, but when you have like a match an episode, it actually makes it quite nice to review because, yeah, it's difficult because I don't know jack about food, but it's, I can talk about each episode without zipping all over the place. It's nice. This episode, I've never rooted for Erina so much in my life. I think I said before, I used to absolutely hate her. Like, really, for the better part of 3 seasons, she was I hated her. I couldn't believe she was the main heroine. I was like, you got Megumi right there, who is the nicest person, but Erina is going to be the main heroine, and you can tell she is. And it was just, it really got on my nerves, honestly. But now, I think she's actually likable, and I was really pulling for her this episode. I don't think I ever doubted for a second the result of this episode. Just like I'm not going to be doubting the results for the next 2 episodes. We'll get there when we reveal the matches and everything. But yeah, this was just another solid episode. I thought, I'm really liking this team battle arc. I like how. It feels like it's like a big team up, right? It's like a big final battle. It feels like a final battle. I know it's not the final battle because I've read about that arc that people don't like. I don't know exactly what happens, and I cannot wait. I've said that every week, but I cannot wait. But there is a curveball at the end of this episode as well, just out of nowhere, which we'll get to it. But anyway, let's just stop beating around the bush. Let's get into the episode, see what happened, and everything. Let's do this. Episode begins with Soma and Takumi and Megumi getting swarmed by their friends. Like, you did it, guys. Not you, Megumi. You didn't quite do it, but you gave it your best, and that's all that we can ask of you. Megumi, she helps, though. She helped the other 2 as well. As well as doing her own dish, she helped theirs. So I think I consider her a winner, even if she didn't win. So, and also she got Momo annoyed. So, that's about 7+ points right there for Megumi. Yeah, Saito wishes Soma luck. He's like, you're going to need luck against Tsukasa. I wish you luck, good sir. Then we have the gang regrouping and everything. I do sort of like these in between the rounds, just the brief strategy sessions with a bit of goofing off. It's very in line with the rebels, basically. You got a huge mishmash of characters smacking against each other. I like it. I think it's good. Yeah, while they've realised they're against the top 3, the first seat, the second seat, and the third seat. That's all that's left. So, if they win these next 3 rounds, they're going to do it. They're going to eliminate, they're going to win. And I'm sure that's definitely going to happen. 100% guaranteed that, episode 9, we're going to be done with this arc. Definitely. But yeah, then after that, we go to Momo taking selfies with her dish she made and uploading it to her blog, and she was annoyed at her blog. She was like, something feels different, and I don't like it. And I'm like, Momo, are you okay? She's a blogger. That's a weird thing. But yeah, then the next day, Tsukasa and Rindo, especially Rindo, are rejuvenated, and she just bothers Soma. She just jumps on his back, like, hey, how you doing? I'm great. Thanks for asking. And he's like, just let me sleep, please. It's like when you're an older sibling and your younger sibling's still excited for Christmas, and they're like, oh, get up, it's time for Christmas. You're just like, I just want to sleep. This is a personal experience of mine, being an older sibling. And you have to get up because it's like, all right, fine, Christmas, yay. You get to that weird age where you just don't care about anything. I've been a teenager before, I know how that works. Anyway, off topic a little bit. Momo's still all annoyed, she's glaring. She pulls some evil faces this episode. At this point, I'm not going to use them for the thumbnail because I want to use Erina. But yeah, she had some scary face. She's a scary lady, Miss Momo. I don't really know how to pronounce her surname. I'm not even going to attempt it because there was more than 2 syllables or 3 syllables. Yeah, 3. I don't know how many syllables it was. It was a lot. Erina's going against her. I guess I'll just say the matches now. So we've got Erina versus Momo, and their ingredient was brown sugar. That's what this episode focuses on. The other 2 matches, Tsukasa versus Ishiki with rabbit. I think it was wild rabbit, but I don't think there's a difference. And the other one, of course, Rindo versus Takumi with spear squid, which from the matches you can probably tell what's going to happen. And I'll get to it at the end, but I think I know what's going to happen. Yeah, then I'll do the preparation here because there's honestly not too much preparation in this episode. Momo gets right to it. She's very quick at it, makes loads of it. The people are like, oh, it's going to be something simple. And yeah, well, that's going on. Erina isn't slacking off either. She's fighting sweetness with sweetness. So she's going to fight her at her own game, which is something you should never do, IMO. Like, if someone's a master of something, you don't challenge them at that thing. Like, you sneak around and you stab them in the butt. It's something they're not good at, because the butt's the weak point. Let's not forget that. I've completely derailed myself there. They prepared the food, and then a battle was truly on. Momo finishes first, and her dish is anything but simple. I hesitate to call it a dish. A dish is small, like a physical dish, not like a dish of thing. Like a dish, China dish, is pretty small. This was like, what's a big plate? A big plate, that's what we'll call it. It was a big old castle, sweet castle thing. I saw it, I was like, huh, how did nobody notice you were making that? Like, they acted all surprised when she pulled it out. I'm like, there's no way she put that together in 5 seconds and then rolled it out. Like, that thing took some preparation. Also, they said she was really quick, but how quick you gotta be for Erina to be slower than her when she made that? I'm arguing semantics and logic in Food Wars. What am I doing? I've got better things to do, like enjoy the bloody show. Soy sauce whipped cream is something she used. Half my notes are just words and ingredients, so that's helpful for me. It's a super cute, sweet castle thing. The audience gets some, they'd line up and have some, well that's going on, that's great. Momo has a flashback where she was picking, like her parents were trying to give her, I think it was her parents were trying to give her like cute toys, and she was like, nah, it sucks, I want this one's going to be cute. And every toy she would pick would then get really popular and really cute. So people came to her asking them to predict like what the trend is going to be basically, and she would get it right all the time. So yeah, and then she went to the place, what's the place called, Totsuki, and yeah, it was like, I'm the cutest because I'm my cutest when I'm making sweets. I'm like, I hate you. I don't even, some of the other flashbacks, it's like I saw like Saito's flashback, I'm like, I feel bad for you. I don't feel bad for Momo, I just don't like her. Is she my least favourite of the Elite 10? Because if she isn't my least favourite, she's certainly like one of them. I think she might be my least favourite. I can't think of any that I like less than her. That's... Good job, Erina. You saved the day. But yeah, Erina finished her dish too. It's basically dorayaki, which if you remember, that's what Megami made 2 weeks ago. Was it 2 weeks ago? Yeah, it was. Takumi was last week. Megami was the week before. Yes. No, Soma was last week. 3 weeks ago. Bloody hell, how time flies when you're having fun. Yeah, she feeds some to the judges. She feeds some to the MC. She feeds some to Momo. And Momo, before eating it, tries lecturing her. It's like, I'll give you 95 points. I'm docking you points for this. I'm like, shut up, child. I know you're older than her. Shut up. You eat that goddamn dorayaki pancake thing. Evil child. I don't like Momo. Yeah, she eats it. There's something about Greek yogurt. Momo's like, oh, it's really good, damn it. Yeah, it was inspired by Megami's dish. There's a bit later on when Alice is like, one of the words translates to Megami. And I was like, that's nice, that's a nice touch. I'm a big fan. That made me a little bit like, oh, Megami, I get it. See, even when you lose Megami, you still win. Yeah, if only you would win Soma, because you deserve better. You deserve better, Megami. But yeah, then she tells Momo, this is Erina tells Momo, the reason you were irritated is because the dish from 3 weeks ago now, it challenged your perfect little world and all that, and changed your perception and all that, and you don't like that. And she was like, I was the same when that Soma boy showed up in episode 1. Remember that? That was ages ago. That was like, well, what year did the first season come out? 2013? It couldn't have been out. 2015. I'm gonna look it up after this. What year Food Wars come out? I don't remember. I'm really trying to remember. I should just have these facts off the top of my head, but I don't. Yeah, Erina won. I don't remember if she won flawlessly, but I'm going to assume she did because she should have, because she's the best. Yeah, Erina won. Steals Soma's line, the old glad you enjoyed it, and he notices, he's like, hey, You stole my line, Erina. I know you're likable now, but that's copyright infringement, and I will take you to court. He doesn't actually say he's fine with it, because he's a chill dude. She's like, it's not like I was imitating you or anything. Oh, it's not like you've influenced me or anything, backer. And it's like, okay, Erina, you calm down. Megami like says thanks as well. There's hugs. There wasn't hugs, but there was bubbly tears and all that. And then they're about to prepare for the next round, and then Azumi just pops up. Azumi Nakari, the bad guy, and he's like, yeah, I'm the judge now. I've decided that I'm going to be the judge now. And I'm like, hang on, friend. The whole point of a judge is they're supposed to be impartial. You are not impartial in any way, shape or form. How is that allowed? That can't be allowed. That's not fair. That's not fair at all. Because he's going to always go against the rebels. And he said he was going to be the judge. Did he mean just himself? Or are there going to be 2 extra judges? Because in the opening there's like 2 silhouettes of that part where all the judges are. So I'm thinking maybe there will be 2 other judges. And so in order for them to win, they're going to have to... because Azumi's never going to go for the rebels. So they're going to have to get the other 2 on their side. That's what I think. But anyway, that was the end of the episode. So, Erina won. That means the Central's down to 2. Those 2 happen to be Tsukasa and Rindo. So they're going to win. My prediction here. They're going to win their matches. And then the final match is going to be Soma and Erina against Rindo and Tsukasa. I think I predicted this before, but this is definitely what's going to happen, I think. Versus Tsukasa and Rindo, Soma and Erina. Maybe it will even be like your team gets 1 dish. This is a team 2-on-2 team dish match. Because it's a big final match. That's maybe what I think. And I think that's what it's going to be. Yeah, like Soma and Erina are going to have to make something so good that the other 2 judges, minus Azumi, the other 2 have to pick them so they win. Because Azumi is... I mean, he's essentially handicapped the rebel team at this point. He's automatically given Central 1 point. Maybe he will be unbiased. Maybe I'm being really over. Maybe I'm jumping the gun. But I don't think he's going to be unbiased at all. That's, he's a Gia. Yeah, like I said, liked this episode. Liked the Erina stomped Momo. Like, this one felt much more definitive. I was really happy though, because I mean, we don't. Erina's barely cooked, right? I feel like she's not done very much. Like, you look at the series as a whole, she hasn't done much really. Like, because a lot of it obviously is focused on Soma. Which makes sense. He is the main character. His title's in the name. His name's in the title is what I meant to say. But yeah, let's keep going. Hopefully, so I guess the next 2 episodes we're going to have the rest of this round, which I presume will be a double victory for Central, and then I think the final match will be longer than 1 episode. But maybe it won't. I have no idea. But anyway. Thank you everybody for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider subscribing and liking, commenting. Watch other reviews I've done as well, because there's a lot of anime, don't you know. I will see you next week for another episode of this. And bye guys.